Hello, welcome once more to this space. I am from Botioduline. Today we are going to be looking at a very exciting topic, breathing and emotional release. There is something you are doing right now without even thinking about it. You are breathing. And yet, something so natural, so essential, is often the very place where we hold tension, fear, and emotional weight. So before anything else, pause with me here. Sit upright or lie, whatever position that feels comfortable for you. Take a slow, deep breath in, gently, deeply, and exhale slowly. Let's take it a second time. Take a slow breath in, deeply, gently, and exhale slowly. Again, breathe in and let it go. Right now, there is nothing you need to fix. Only something you are being invited to notice: your breath. Most often, we may move through life breathing, but not fully. Short breaths, shallow breath, breathing that stays high in the chest, tight, controlled, limited. Over time, the body adapts to this pattern, not because it is natural, but because it becomes a response to emotional pressure. When we hold tension, we also hold the breath. When we suppress emotion, we reduce the breath. When we feel unsafe or overwhelmed, the body learns to contract. And slowly we forget the deeper rhythm of breathing fully. But the body remembers something important. Deep breathing was once natural, effortless, and present. Deep breathing is an exercise that needs to be practiced by each and every one of us. If you want the easiest way to release emotions, to release unprocessed emotions, and ease your body of tension, breathing is not just a physical act. It is closely tied to emotional flow, to how energy moves within the body, and to how grounded or tense we feel internally. When breathing is restricted, the emotional system also tightened. You may notice it as anxiety, as restlessness, as emotional numbness, or as a sense of being stuck inside yourself. When breathing is shallow, your digestion is affected, your gut is affected. And often, without noticing, we begin to breathe in a way that mirrors emotional protection. Not fully expanded, not fully releasing, just surviving. But survivor breathing is not the same as living breathing. Tonight or today, I come to you to talk about the benefit of living breathing. As you listen, allow yourself to breathe freely to support yourself. Now listen to this story. This is a story from my therapy room. I remember working with a client whose name I'll call Susan. She came in carrying a lot of emotional tension, although she did not describe it that way at first. She spoke calmly, but her breathing was very shallow, almost held, like her body was trying not to take up space. As we talked, she mentioned feeling constantly on edge, but she could not explain why. At one point during the session, I simply invited her to pause and notice her breath. Nothing complicated, just awareness. At first, she said she was fine, that her breathing was normal. But as she stayed with it for a little longer, something subtle began to change. Her chest started to rise a bit more. Her breathing became slightly deeper. And then, unexpectedly, her eyes filled with tears. She looked surprised by her own reaction and said softly, "I did not know I was holding that much in my body." We did not rush to interpret it. We just stayed with the breath. After a few minutes, she said something very important. "When I breathe like this, it feels like something in me finally have space." That moment was not about fixing anything. It was just about her body remembering the rhythm it had quietly abandoned. And what became clear in that session was simple. Sometimes the first step to emotional release is not talking more, it is breathing more fully. This is why breath is not just physical, it is equally deeply emotional. Now, gently bring your attention to your breath. Do not force anything, just observe. Where in your breath right now? Where is your breath right now? Is it high in the chest or lower in the abdomen? Now, slowly invite your breath to go a little deeper. Inhale gently through your nose. Allow the air to move down into your belly, not just your chest. Hold the air a little longer and exhale slowly, fully, without rush. Again, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose. Allow the air to move down into your belly and exhale, letting go. There is no need to control perfectly, just allow. With each breath, notice something simple. You are not only breathing air, you are also creating space inside yourself. Space for calm, space for release, space for clarity. As you breathe more deeply, you may begin to notice subtle shifts. A softening in the shoulders, a loosening in the chest, a quiet release in the mind. This is because breath and emotion are connected. When your breathing expands, emotional tension has room to move. You are not forcing emotion away. You are simply allowing the body to soften its grips. And in that softness, something begins to settle. Fear does not need to be fought. It needs space to breathe through. As you breathe in and out with awareness, you free up the space that has been occupied by fear, doubt, shame, and all the negative vices, all the negative ideas you can think of that goes a long way to accumulate negative energies in and around you. The more you return to deep natural breathing, the more your system learns safety again. Not just imagined safety, but felt safety. Remember that what your body needs is to feel safe again. A sense that you can be here in your body in this moment without needing to tighten or withdraw. Breathe becomes, your breath becomes a reminder that you are not trapped. You are still here, still capable of releasing what you carry. Now, place your right hand on your heart area. Simply breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. As you breathe in this last time, tell yourself that I am safe now. Now release. How do you feel right now? Take one final slow breath in. And gently exhale. Let your body remember this. You can return to your breath at any time. In stress, in confusion, in emotional heaviness, your breath is always available to you. It is not just a function of life, it is a doorway back to yourself. As you move into your day, carry this gently. Breathe deeper than your worries. Breathe slower than your thoughts. And return again and again to your center. You are safe to breathe fully again. As you breathe, your nervous system functions well. Your immune system is open. Your entire being feels rejuvenated, revitalized, because this is the very essence. This was the very first thing you took when you came on this planet Earth. And this is that same thing that can still help you move forward in life. As you journey into your day today, take this activity with you. Remember to breathe in when you feel overwhelmed. Remember to breathe in when you face a challenge. Remember to stop and give yourself this living breathing that will equally strengthen your system and gives you the energy you need to run with the day. Thank you for being in this space with me. And if you're blessed by this, can you share your comment with us at the comment section and kindly share to somebody who may be in need? Thank you for being in this space with me. Bye-bye.